Hello everyone, how are you and welcome back to my channel. I haven't seen you guys for a while on this side of the camera. And today I am going to give you a tour of my nail room and my nail desk. I haven't done a video in a little over a year, so some things have changed, some things haven't. Let me just turn my camera around and let's start. Let's start right over here. This is my door that all my clients walk in. And then you have Winnie sitting right here. Yes, I named my skeleton Winnie. And she's still patiently waiting for her client. I have my sink over here. I do have a sterilizer up here. I will admit, I don't use it. And it's just sitting there and collecting dust. Paraffin wax machine over here. I use it maybe sometimes in the winter. Then I have everything else. Let's see, I have my draining board and my little like strainer over here. I put in my sink like this when I'm cleaning anything. I have a little glass tray over here for a kitchen sponge and a metal brush when I'm going to clean any of my metal tools and bits. I have this container over here that I use to hold my barbicide container. I have this over here, it's a little funnel, and these little bits are, these little things, tubes, hold the bits in your disinfectant tray. And this is my little tray for my bits. This is from Erica's ATA, but I've had this for so long, the label came off. Then I have my sink right over here. I have all of my hand towels for my clients. I have soap, sanitizer. I have this disinfectant tray that when I was at Nail Tech event at the Smokies in July, I got this tray and it's actually really nice. And then this can lift up over here. So if you're disinfecting a lot of items and you don't want to get rid of the tray, the liquid, you just lift this up and you just keep going till you're all done. I have all of my dirty tools down here. So if I move this out of the way, you'll see that this box is labeled dirty implements. So I have everything in here that I will clean later after this video. I have all my liquids underneath here. My acetone, isopropyl alcohol, my LE cleanser, barbicide. I have this from Lucaside. I have this, which is my Rejuvenate wipes, which I absolutely love them for disinfecting and cleaning around the salon. In this straw over here are all of my towels. I have some of my backup supplies over here. I do have like Band-Aids just in case. I have more of, let's see, the IBX, Repair and Strength. Just simple, you know, backup supplies. I have an extra gel brush, sanding bands, more lotion, backup stuff for, you know, light elegance, because that's what I mostly use. Over here, I do have this little 3-tier shelf. My boyfriend just recently built this for me, and I absolutely love it. I keep some retail stuff on there for my clients, as well as you can see I have mints on the bottom shelf. So now on to the nail desk tour, because I know that is what everyone wants to know. I'm not going to give you a tour of behind my closet because my closet goes from wall to wall, floor to ceiling, and I need that closet to get reorganized. So when I start reorganizing that closet, I will take you guys along with me and I'll do a vlog because I know everyone likes like organizational videos. So when I do get that, that is a future project, I will share that with you. Over here, I do have my salon policies and my price list. So let's start with my cart and work my way through the desk. Let's go to the top of my nail desk first. We'll insert pictures somewhere in here of what my boyfriend used on top of my nail desk. We did a primer. We did like one really nice thin coat of a stain. And then on top of that, what he used is, you can see like up close, has almost like a glass finish to it. So this is the same kind of like 2-part resin seal that you can use for like bar tops. So that's what is used on the top of my desk. If anyone wants to know the dimensions between here and here, I'll post them up on the screen. Offhand, I think it's 25 inches by 50 or 55 inches going this way. So it is a pretty decent like tabletop, and I absolutely love it. Now my chair, I recently got this on Amazon, and it's just a basic like white chair with arms, has a little rack back here that I can put like my apron on there when I'm not using it. And it's actually really comfortable. If anyone saw my previous nail desk tour, I did replace my chair. The chair I had for probably like 4 or 5 years, and it was a saddle chair, and it was just kind of bothering my back. So I changed the chair to this one. I did get it from Amazon, and I absolutely love it. Anything in my nail room that I can possibly find a link for, I will link in the description box below. Let's start with my cart. My cart here I did get at IKEA, and I have 2 of them. The other one is in my closet over here. All of these little like hooks right here that you can easily pop off. These, I think I got these at Johens Fabric. I think so. And they're just really easy to pop back on and off. I know I've seen these also at Michael's, because Michael's has a cart section. You can find these easily online from Amazon. And these, what these hold is, down here I have all of my swatches for my chrome powders, pigments, all of my loose glitter, and all of my foils. That's what all of these hooks hold over here. So let's go from top to bottom in my cart. Up top here, I have a little bottle of sanitize from Famous Names. The Light Elegance Pro hand sanitizer. I have 2 of their round bottom pumps, which I love. One, and I do label them, so one you can see says 100% acetone, and the other one says the LE Pro Cleanser. I do have 2 glass bottles with, both of them do have isopropyl alcohol. I use 70%, and I also use 91 or 99 depending on what I can get, and I do use both of them. I also have the Daddy Scrub. I have the Daddy Luxury Daddy Lotion. I have the Light Elegance Q & Lou Spa Bamboo Lotion. I have cuticle oils over here. This is from Onyx Nail Pro. I have 2 different ones from Famous Names. I do have their CBD Daddy Lotion turned upside down. This is for my glasses. In the back here, this was a gift from a nail tech. And these are what this is right here. And this is for your hands. This is a wash, repair, and a protect. Every once in a while on my right hand, from about like my wrist to my knuckles, I start like during the winter when it gets cold, my hand starts almost like breaking out. So that's why I use this over here, and it actually really helps. So recently I got this little gadget on Amazon, and these hold almost like half of a package of the Light Elegance lint-free wipes. And I just open it back there, put them in, and what's nice is that they're clean, they're gonna stay away from any of the dust, and whenever I need one, I just pop, and out comes my wipe, and that's it. The next two shelves are all stamping related. I do have this little container of Sharpies for some nail art. I have a mason jar full of cotton rounds. I get these at BJ's Wholesale. I have this little container, holds all of my cards. My cleaning stamping pad from Clear Jelly Stamper, and some of their stampers, which I need to buy more. I have this for my clients if they want to take their rings or jewelry off during their service. I have some more stamping polish. And I have all of my stamping plates down here. In the first drawer up here, I just have my spare set of glasses. I have little like remember sheets with the IBX if I completely forget. I have pens, pencils, markers, business cards from other nail techs. I have my business cards back here in this little like odds and ends. Down, I have my planner so that way I can keep track of my clients. I have this over here, which is another one of the mani mats from the Nail Hub. So this right here is the mani mat from the Nail Hub, and this is a backup. So I have two of these, and you can see with how big my desk is, how much this covers. And if you need to clean this, you can I clean it sometimes in between clients with either the Rejuvenate wipes that I showed you down here, or if not, sometimes I will clean this with isopropyl alcohol, and it's just perfect. I have some forms, more nail forms, and oh wait, I have more nail forms. So I have an endless supply of nail forms so that I don't run out anytime soon. The two that I do reach for the most is this is from Elegance, and these are their nail forms. And the other set of nail forms I do reach, these are from Ugly Duckling, and these are their premium nail forms, which they both work really good. I just like having a wide variety of options. Next, Drawdown over here. I have my chromes, my pigments, all of that in here. I have some little like glow powders like this, like the little like glow in the dark powders. I have another mason jar, and this holds all of your tape that, you know, sometimes you just don't know where to put it. Put it in a mason jar. I have watercolor palettes. I have eyeshadow applicators for all my chromes and my pigments. I have makeup sponges too. I have some silicone molds. I have the Red Iguana 3D Rose silicone mold, which I do have a how-to video on how to use this. In this container, I have some of the loose foil. I have this little container of roses. I have some like metal embellishments in here. I have some of the Fimo pieces, some of those like the paper art ones too. That's Halloween related. I have more foil and more embellishments, like metal embellishments. This drawer over here, I have foils, and more foil. And with these little containers, these little like envelopes, I guess you want to call them. Yeah, envelopes. I got these at the Container Store. Yep, I got these at the Container Store, and I absolutely love these. So all I do is I label mine down here, and they're all labeled, whether it's fruits and vegetables, words, just random ones. I have floral, fall, Halloween, and Christmas. That way any of my water decals and decals or nail stickers, whatever you would like to call them, they're in here, and they're all categorized by season. And what's nice with these is that if you're a mobile nail tech, can you see like how thin these are? So you can also have like a blank one if you're a mobile nail tech, and just keep, you know, some of them in there. They don't take up a lot of space, so why I love them. Down here in this drawer, I have anything nail art related that I've done, posted on social media, maybe not have posted because I didn't like how it came out. So some of the stuff that I tried that I didn't post is in this mason jar. I have some like 3D pieces down here. In this binder over here, I have a whole bunch of Halloween and Christmas like art that I've done like throughout the years, or any like, you know, art classes that I've taken. All of that is in here. I do have a sketchbook down here if I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do before I do it on a nail. This container is from Elegance. It is their small box. And in here I have a whole more bunch of nail art. I just keep it right in here because I have no clue where else to put it. Before I get into my 2 Alex units down here, let's get into the top of my nail desk. I have not one, but I have 2 of the Light Elegance dot lamps. I have 2 client chairs. As I said earlier, Winnie is just sitting on this chair and she's upset because Winnie's upset because she's just waiting for her client that just never showed up. The armrest over here, I didn't buy it. I made this myself. I got all the fabric and the materials from Johens Fabric. And I just followed some like simple how-to videos on how to make this, or have a general idea of how to make this on YouTube. As I said before, I have my Nail Hub Mani Mat, which I absolutely love. I have my Zippy e-file, which is one of my favorite e-files. I've had this a little bit over a year and I have no complaints. I got this little palette from one of my friends who's my client, and she has a crystal shop and she was selling this, so I picked it up. I use this when I'm using my e-file, so any of the bits that I'm using I put over here, and yes, I do clean this in between clients. I have some Halloween nail art that I'm currently working on for my 13 days of Halloween. And last but not least, I have my dust collector on top of my nail desk. I have a love-hate relationship with this dust collector. I'm happy I have it because it does help with like 75% of the dust, but it's not the best. There is no HEPA filter, nothing fancy about it. It is on the louder side, but I would like to get a Nova Flare dust collector like sometime in the future. So top to bottom on these 2 Alex units, this one has all of my primers, bonders, top coats. As you can see, everything is primarily Light Elegance. I do have one little container of like IBD hard gel, but I don't use this on clients. I'll use this if I'm like practicing any 3D nail art. I have the IBX Boost base and the Boost. I have all of my Jimmy gel back here. I do have some small little like dapping dishes if I need them. As I said, here's my primers, bonders, top coats, more top coats, more top coats. Then if I pull this out, besides top coats, and more top coats, I have some foil gel, blooming gel. This Effect base is for chrome, and this is absolutely amazing. And then I have more transfer gel here, and this is from Johens. If anyone wants to know where I got any of these containers, like these frosted containers and these clear ones over here, and I have a bigger one of these clear ones in the other unit over here that I was showing you before. Some of these containers I got from Target, some of them I have links, and some of them I don't have links, but as I said, anything that I can find a link for will be in my description box. All of my Lexi line gels that I have from Light Elegance are over here. I keep everything in order of viscosity over this way. Next, Drawdown, I have all of my brushes, my tools, sanding bands. Yes, all of these are clean. I know they're not in little sterilization pouches, but since I don't have a sterilizer, and New Jersey doesn't require me to sterilize my tools with an autoclave, I don't feel like I need to put them in the little teeny pouches. To each their own. That is perfectly okay, but I do know that these are clean. I have all of my bits here, and in here. I got this tray in the makeup section at the Container Store, and what's nice about this is that I can fit 2 high and my drawer still closes. So if you have a lot of brushes and tools and you need to go to get 4 of these containers, they fit perfectly in the Alex unit. And as I said, I can go 4 high, 2 high. This drawer, I have all of my gloves. I have these over here that I do clean and sanitize and disinfect after clients. All of my gloves, which you can tell I'm running low and I have to order more. I have, what is it? These over here, if I need to take any stuff out of a container that I just can't, you know, squeeze out. I have my Light Elegance foamies. I have some buffing blocks over here. I have the Light Elegance Perfect files, the Light Elegance Finish files. These are just, these files and buffers I only use with my Red Iguana hand over here, or I use these to season a nail file. That's the only reason why these are in there. And then below that, I have any of my wooden cuticle pushers. So anything in this straw, except for these right here, this is like my one-time use straw. This right here in this mason jar, you can see like these little tiny beads. And this is like an extractor. This, okay, is for my iMix right over here. So when I do have a video on my TikTok account and on my Instagram account on how to use the iMix, and this is from Famous Names, and I absolutely love it. And it works extremely well with potted gel, all the way to gel polish, nail polish, and it helps mix your stuff for you so you don't have to do it. Next, draw down here. Everything in this straw is all related to social media. So any of the nail tips that I do have, I don't use these on clients. I use these for nail art. So I have tips, more tips, and more tips. I have this, you know, red tape that everyone uses. I have more tips. These are like clear jelly tips. I have an art palette over here. I do use these for cleanup, and they're really nice. I think these are meant for like eyelash extensions, but these are really nice if you need to clean up something like around the nail plate, because they're really tiny. I have another mason jar. I have another mason jar with more stuff in it. I have the Gorilla double-sided sticky tape. I have little triangle trays and little baggies. I have more tips for nail art. All my swatch sticks are in here. If I move this stuff out of the way, then I have this box over here. This I got from Amazon. No, this I got from IKEA, and these I got from IKEA. These are just all my backups for like my swatch sticks. I have the little buttons, more tips for nail art. So that's what that is. The last straw on my nail desk, this is all related to crystals. So what's left of my Swarovski crystals is in this straw. I do keep this out on display, so if a client wants to pick like something pre-designed, I have this. You can tell I've had this for years because it's all stained and messy. So I have one tray of crystals, I have two, and I have 3 trays. Everything is in rainbow order. I do have these little 2 ones over here, as well as this over here. Some of the gel I use for crystals. Another crystal tray. Crystal katana picker-upper tool. I do have some glue in here. I do have a backup of the mat from Swarovski, and you can tell like which one is new and which one isn't. I have my caviar beads in here and some of the crystal pixies. The top, I literally just have, I have this that I got at Target, and any like my seasonal nail art, I like to keep this out and keep it on display, just to kind of give like a client an idea of what they would like. Anything else over here is just all crystal related. Yes, I do have some crystals. No, I am not a practicing witch. I just like to have my crystals, and I have some other stuff in there, but that is That's not nail related. I just want to put that out. So these are the picture ledges from IKEA. These are the shorter ones. These are the ones I think that are like 20 or 22 inches. And you can tell they do hold like a lot. They're really nice and deep. And this little plastic thing that I have on there, that is one of those cord covers. You can see like right here. So it just adds a little extra height when I need it. So right now this shelf, I have any of my new items that I have here. I have my business cards, my practice hand. This shelf is all HEMA-free products because if anyone knows me by now, they know that I'm allergic to HEMA. So everything here is HEMA-free. Here is some of my gel polish. I will be honest, I don't reach for my gel polish like that much. I reach for my potted gels the most, which is what I will show you in a second. The rest of my swatch sticks I keep over here. All of these swatch sticks are from Elegance, so that way I know what is their products and what aren't. And all of these are all my other gel polishes that you see that are on these two shelves over here. Now let's go on to the last part of my whole nail room tour and my desk tour, which is my Alex unit over here. So from top to bottom, I have 1, 2, 3, and a half drawers full of all Light Elegance products. So let's go through them. Everything on the top here, these are all of the buttercreams from Light Elegance and the paints, and I do have the butter blings. I do keep everything in rainbow order, as you can see. And when we were looking at my crystals down here, that's the same rainbow order that I have my gels and my swatch sticks. Everything goes in the same order. So the order that I keep everything in, I go from pink to red. I do my corals, then my oranges, my yellows, and I stick the metallics in along the way, like wherever color they fit into. Then I have my greens. I go green, teal, blue. Then I have my purples. So any of my violets, fuchsia, indigos goes here. I keep my fuchsias last because they're not purple and they're not pink. They're its own color. Then I get into my neutrals. My neutrals are a mixture of like rosy toned neutrals or brown neutrals. So I do separate them out because don't forget, you get your neutral colors, whether it's a rosy tone or a brown neutral, from any of these colors here when mixing them. And as we know from the color wheel, white and black are not a color. You can just use them to lighten or to darken a color. So that is my crazy way of having everything organized. I have all of my color gels over here. You can see I keep them the same way as my buttercreams. And then any of the glitter gels, I have some of the color gels now into this drawer because I have so many. I have the rest of my glitter gels over here. In this little section here, I do have some foils pre-cut, so if I have to soak anything off a client, I have this. This is from On Vogue. This is the white paint. I have little teeny samples here of some stuff from LCN, So Gel. This is the Accents Gel Play in Purple Garnet. I don't know why nothing is focusing. I do have 2 little magnet gels from Born Pretty. I don't reach for them that much. And then I have spider gel from Wildflowers in white and black. This next drawer is all of my loose glitter. And once again, everything is in rainbow order, how I have all of my gels in here. All of my glitter is a mixture of stuff from Young Nails, Tracy Vincent, who owns the Mobile Manicurist, so I have her glitters. These little containers here, I get these from the Dollar Tree. These have all of my loose glitter from either Glitter Mix Canada or Glitter Boutique Canada. And I have 2 glitters from Magpie Beauty in here as well. And here are more samples of glitter. And these racks that are holding all my glitter are from IKEA, and they are the Spice racks, which I did hear that they are discontinued. I'm not sure if that's actually true. If they are, I will be slightly upset. But this is all of that. The last straw, I don't really have anything in it. Right now, the only thing I have in this last straw is my label maker and a container to hold all of my supplies for my label maker. So I hoped everyone liked that nail desk tour and an updated nail desk tour and a room tour. As I said, eventually when I get to my closet, it's not at the top of my list right now, but eventually when I do get to it, if you would like a video of me organizing my closet, I will do it as a vlog. Just let me know in the comments below. Everything that I can find a link for will be listed in the description box below, and I hope to see you guys soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.